Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm out here for the first time in this part of the river. I got some crickets with, and someone at the boat launch was kind enough to give me some red worms, or if he has had success, I'm just going to go around looking for these areas with a lot less current, see if I can catch a couple brim, and then I want to go into Eddie's, find a cooler place, and fish on the bottom like he told me to do. Only one way to find out though, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I do apologize for the profuse sweating. It's already about 95, 96 out here. It's supposed to get up to 99 today, and the heat index is close to 110. So, just part of it. I got plenty of water with me to keep myself hydrated, but I will be sweating quite a bit. Fortunately, though, I find when it's this hot, even the bugs are like, we don't want to mess with anybody. So, I shouldn't have to deal with yellow flies or things of that nature, at least for a little while. There's a good fish. Oh, that is a good one. Wow. Taking a little bit of drag, but it's running at the boat. Goodness, that must be a nice bull. Let's get him in, no messing around. That is what I'm looking for. This size right there. Now this one is a keeper, no doubt about it. Goodness, that is a good one. I love these circle hooks. They keep the smaller fish away. Wow. Here, let me get a little bit better look at him. Take a look at that guy right there. That is a nice hand-sized bluegill. He's going in the ice chest. Now, the reason I'm using an ice chest as a seat is that my pedestal is not working like I hope it would. So, makeshift seat. Fortunately, doubles has the ice chest and everything, so it works out. But let's go back in here a little bit more, see if we can find some more, maybe of that size. That would be wonderful. I can catch like 5 of those. I'd be very happy with that. Well, I had to fiddle with this one a little bit. It's such shallow water that hook doesn't have the opportunity to set. Right there at the top of the mouth. This one is very young juvenile pumpkin seed, maybe? Let's see. But there's a couple back here. That's a smaller one. Throw him back. I want to continue working down this ledge right here. It goes back into the main river, but I'm just going to stay along these trees and see if I can find a couple more. The bite today is extremely sensitive. It reminds me of early March, right as you're getting into brim season. Just very light bite, so you got to wait and wait and wait for these fish to finally take the bait. Basically, you're just kind of nibbling it off the hook. And these are okay sized fish, but normally I would catch them if they're being a bit more aggressive. But I think it's just these hot water temps that are making them very lethargic. And the answer would be to go to deeper pockets of water. And I'm going to do that eventually once I learn kind of that methodology to fishing, because I'm unfamiliar with it. But I got a couple back here. I'm going to continue going, and I'm just going to have to be nice and patient waiting for them to finally take the bait. I think I have a fish on. Oh, there's something. This one feels pretty good. Just went right underneath the boat. As long as it doesn't get caught in this trolling motor. Ooh, this is a good one. Bring in the boat, flip him over. And yet another big bluegill. Perfect. Let me get this guy up a little bit. Give you a little bit of a look at him. So, there are bluegill out here, but again, this is a large fish, and it was a very, very sensitive bite. That is another hand-sized bluegill. Take a look at him. Couldn't be happier. Let me see if I can turn this camera a little bit more. Yeah. Very, very large. That is definitely one that you can fillet. And that hook right at the top of his mouth right there. So, very hard to tell the size of these bluegill today, and just based off the way they're hitting, things of that nature, you basically have to wait until they're on the line before you have any idea of what you're actually got on. But here we go. One last look at him. And then he is going on with the other guy. Awesome. Let me throw another cricket on. Going to go back to that same spot and see if there's another. There's another good bite. I don't think it's quite as big as the last one, but it feels like it's all right. Smaller female, but at least it is a brim. When I get away from this area, I'm going to definitely check back to see if there is a bull at it. Once again, smaller female, but hey, just glad to have a fish. I'm going to take her, pop that hook out, and let her go. Well, not like that at least. It is so hot out here that normally I don't have to have too many concerns about the GoPro's overheating, but I've already had my main GoPro overheat 4 times. And the only way I'm able to alleviate that is I'm switching between this GoPro and another one, throwing it in the ice chest and letting it get nice and cold. So hopefully it'll last about 30 minutes in this heat, and then I gotta go through this process all over again. But as part of making videos, definitely hot for the fish, hot for me, but that's part of it. See if we can catch a couple of more, stay out here, and hopefully a little bit of wind will come through and start cooling things down just a little bit. There's a good one. There's some good brim back here when they finally decide to hit, it seems like. Let's get this one in. This is a pretty large female, actually. Not going to keep her, rather keep these bull brim, but at least I know they're back here. And these are relatively aggressive compared to what I've been catching, but let's get her back in the water and see if we can get another one. Well, there's a bite. Not too bad of one. Smaller fish, but a fish nonetheless. There we go. Another small bluegill. Not going to spend too much time with this one. Just going to get it off the hook real quick. Throw another piece of bait on, see if I can find something a bit bigger. I think I have a bite, but it's one of those really sensitive ones where I can't tell if they've eaten it all the way, so I'm just going to let them hold it. Now it's been 5 to 10 seconds. Just going to lift up. Yep, got a fish. I don't think it's terribly big, but that's what I've been having to do today. Oop. Easy release as well. Another small female, going to release it. These would make perfect catfish bait, but not sure when I'm going to take the noodles out. I still got to get a couple license for WMA use and things of that nature before I'm able to do that. However, that fish is back in the water. Let's see if there's a bigger one. And I think I have another fish on. Let's see. Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted though. That is a alligator gar that I had on. Or not an alligator gar, spotted gar I should say. Well, that may be one of the things that I've been having to deal with that I may have been unaware of. Fortunately, he got off the hook so I didn't have to worry about that, but I lost the cricket. Oh well. Well, I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a day today. It's just so hot. It's 99 degrees currently. I'm still switching GoPros. I got one in the Yeti now, and it's went from a 15-30 minute interval to 10 minutes. I did get 3 nice large bluegill today. If I stayed out here, I'm sure I would get a couple of more, and hopefully once this heat wave ends, it'll be a little bit nicer out and the GoPros won't overheat as much. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start heading back to the ramp. Well, just got back to the house and the boat put away. I was going to take some more footage, but the boat launch was pretty busy and the current was a little rough, so it took a second to get this thing on the trailer. But guys, I do hope y'all enjoyed today's video. There's going to be more like it as I explore more areas. If you did, please make sure to share, like, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.